here today with the Construction Attachments Snow Push Bucket. This is a really large capacity bucket for a machine that's got a lot of traction in the snow and where you're wanting to push into a parking lot in places that you just can't get with just an angling blade. This is the pullback portion here. So what you would do is, like if you had a garage or something that you wanted to get to, that you wanted to pull the snow back away from, for a skid steer, you would be able to roll your front edge all the way down to where this was in front. And then you would pull backwards to fill the bucket up and then turn around and move it with the main edge from the front. So this is a 1/2 inch thick hard poly edge for the pullback part. And this is optional. It will unbolt with a couple of bolts here on the side and one bolt here in the center that keeps the whole thing supported. It has an 1.5 inch thick by 8 piece of neoprene down here. This is gonna wear much slower than this, but this is stiffer for the pullback part up here on top. But this is an 1.5 inch by 8. It's slotted. You can run it all the way down with your slots and then reverse it and keep on wearing. So this holds a huge amount of volume, as you can see. This is a 78 inch wide unit. It also comes in 96 and 120 inches, which is 10 feet. Now we're going to show you the back of this to what makes this a unique product for construction attachments, to be able to let this work on grades that are changing and keep your even pressure on your cutting edge. On the side, you can see the bolts that are holding in the edge here. It's reinforced here with a U-shaped channel. All of the bottom part here is your skid shoes where it's gonna ride against. This is double walled, making a channel up here on your main part here to really give it some rigid strength. And what makes this whole thing unique with the way its hitch works, it has these springs on the side that are connected to the top of your hitch. So what you're able to do is put your loader all the way down if you want to put as much down pressure on the neoprene edge as you can to get a clean cut. But what affects a snow bucket, when the pavement goes up and down as you're going forward, when the pavement goes up, it will lift on those front cutting edges there at the end of your snow push. So what you're able to do with the Construction Attachment Snow Bucket is you'll let your loader all the way down and then put a little preload on the front of the edge of this, and these big springs will absorb that, and so it will let the front go about 8 degrees up and down and keep the main pressure on your cutting edge without lifting it. So when you're pushing forwards and your terrain varies, your road has a little bump in it, it won't be lifting the edge up and leaving piles of snow. So this is a pretty unique hinged hitch here with a big spring, so it can put several hundred pounds of down pressure on it and just let it float as it goes.